What's up everyone, welcome to this video. Today we are going to try out Riqui Puig, the new free-to-play card that has been added in the game. As you can see, player from Barcelona, midfield orchestrator, a pretty small guy, 169 centimeter, 56 kilos, so he's going to be on the lighter side. And he's a good dribbler, a good passer. But the question is going to be, is he physically strong enough to be able to play in the midfield? So we're going to have a look here quickly at the progression points. I tweaked a little bit and gave him some extra point in dribbling instead of passing because he's already such a good passer and he needs to have something else to this game rather than just passing. So I went with a couple of more points in dribbling and that was pretty much it. I left aerial strength at 0 because he's going to be small. He's not going to be able to challenge anybody in the air. Other than that, as you can see, passing 9, dribbling 11, dexterity 4, lower body strength 8, and defending 8. Now, let's have a look here at the boosters. He comes with the passing booster. I gave him a couple of random boosters and eventually he got physicality. And because, I don't want to spend all my booster tokens on Riqui Puig, I was like, okay, that's good enough for him. Physicality is going to allow him to be a little bit stronger. But ideally, if you wanted to give him a specific booster, you would probably go for either passing or technique, which would, improve what his best skills already are. So you would have more points to distribute into other area of the player. Now, when it comes to player skills, he comes with the following skills: double touch, cut behind turn, soul control, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, phenomenal pass, his special player skill, gamesmanship, man marking, and a track back. And so now to the skills that I would want to add to him. I decided, okay, I'm going to give him the best passing skill because he's so good at passing. Let's max out his passing ability. So I decided to go with the following: weighted pass and a low lofted pass, then a no look pass. And for the last passing skill, pinpoint crossing. So like this, if he's ever in a position where he can cross the ball, then he will be able to do that very effectively. It also goes well with the passing skills that he already has: one touch pass, through passing, and his phenomenal pass. And now for the last one, I would give him interception because he's going to play in the midfield. He already has the man marking player skill, so these two would go well together. Another way you could go about it would be to give him some of the defending skills like sliding tackle or blocker, to give him sort of the whole defending skills: interception, man marking, blocker, and sliding tackle. But because sliding tackle and blocker, they're such a rare skills, I decided, okay, I'm not going to give it to him because ultimately he's not good enough in defense to really take advantage of these skills, and let's focus on passing instead. So now let's try this Riqui Puig card in the game. Let's see exactly what he can do and if his physical attributes are going to be a problem for him or not. Okay, here we go. We got Riqui Puig in the midfield here on the left side. We're going to give him the ball. We're going to see if this guy can resist. Nice dribble.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated.
Let's give him the ball back. Nice pass. His passing, he doesn't really have a lot of strength.
I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And he's got the shot away!
I can tell he's going to be a good dribbler, but his kicking power is so low that he's going to have trouble really making these passes across a long distances.
Not off target. Riqui Puig.
Riqui Puig.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel
Made an
it's
interesting
too
run
early
here.
for either to start taking real risks. So
And he
they're
came
still
back,
very much in a
track
phase
back.
of testing the waters and sizing each other.
Side. Costa Curta.
Nice pass here.
Seeing more of the ball. Step in there. That was more than necessary. Riqui Puig. And it's Griezmann. He can run onto that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal!
Very nice.
Goal! Botafogo! The breakaway.
Riqui Puig just participating here. Riqui Puig, let's bring him forward. Nice. He couldn't
because he was under pressure.
connect the shot here. All right, so we know Riqui Puig free kick is not his strong suit, but just for fun, let's try it. Whoa, my God, he put it in. Look at that. Alright, so overall, this Riqui Puig card, he's a little bit like the player he is in real life, and the same reason why they pushed him out of Barcelona. He is a good passer, he is good enough to participate in the game offensively, he can pass the ball, and he can dribble well enough to move himself in a position where he can pass the ball. But overall, he's not such a great player, he's not a very good attacker, he's not a very good defender, so there's nothing really that he can do in the game except to pass the ball and to keep the play going. And it is the same thing that happened to him in Barcelona, where basically they just told him, just pass the ball along, don't try to do anything special. But if you want to be one of the great players, then you need to be able to produce something special either offensively or defensively. So this Riqui Puig card, he's a free-to-play, so of course, you get him for free, and it's always nice to have a legend card. Is he going to be a starter in your team? I don't think so. Even with the free-to-play cards, the ones that are in the daily game box, N'Golo Kanté as a midfielder is much better than Riqui Puig. He's a very, very good defender, and even though he lacks offensive awareness, he makes up for it because of his defensive awareness. That's not the case with Riqui Puig. Low offensive awareness, low defensive awareness. What can he do? Well, really just pass the ball along, and that will be it. So altogether, I would say he's not such a great player. But if you have him on your bench, perhaps, if he has a good arrow, he's in a good form, then perhaps he can perform well enough to come in the second half and double for some of your starters. But otherwise, I would say this Riqui Puig, he shouldn't be a starter in your team. Even if you have a full free-to-play team, then you have better players that will be available in this game box, like N'Golo Kanté and Serginho. Even David Beckham, I would say he's slightly better. They have sort of the same profile, but David Beckham, he is taller, he is stronger, and on top of that, he has an extraordinary free kick ability, which is not the case for Riqui Puig. Even though we saw him in this game scoring a free kick, I think it was a little bit of luck. David Beckham is much, much better in that regard. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that little right. The algo recommends for she go like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell.